Hi everybody, it's Steve Grizzetti, co-founder of MoviePix.com and author of the MoviePix.com Guide to CyberLink PowerDirector, and here we are in CyberLink PowerDirector Ultimate. We are going to create a Chroma Key shot today. Now, you know how Chroma Key works. Here on video track 1, I've got the new background I'm going to use. It's just a still photo. And then I've got my key shot, my actor standing in front of a green screen. I'm going to drag the actor down to video track 2, directly above that new background, and make sure they're both the same length, which they are. Great. Here's our problem. Our key shot right here that you can see in the monitor now has a green screen behind the actor, but they didn't have enough money, I guess, to buy a green screen that covered the whole background. So we can see part of the studio behind him. When we add our Chroma Key to this clip, it's going to make the green transparent, but all this extra noise out here on the outside is going to show also. How do we get rid of that? Well, the trick is before we apply the green screen or the Chroma Key effect, we're going to first mask that area or the area outside the green screen. To do that, I'm going to select the clip here on my timeline, going to Tools and select Mask Designer. Now I'm using version 19. You'll need to use version 19 or 365 to make sure that you have the entire tool set here for the Mask Designer. I'm also going to make sure that this playhead is at the very beginning of the clip. If you have the playhead in the middle of the clip, you're going to start creating keyframes, and we don't want to do that. We want our mask to apply the entire way through the clip. That said, here in the mask properties, just go down to the lower right and select Create a Custom Mask. Now, the custom mask is created by drawing a series of dots. It's a vector form, in other words. So I'm going to just click to create a dot. Click. I'm just right inside that green screen. Don't worry if you can't go all the way to the edge of your video frame. We can fix that later. Just connect it here to the original dot, and now we have our mask created. And now we can reposition those frames or those control handles outside the video frame to make sure that everything here that we want masked is masked. Now you can see that the mask indicator now is masking the actor rather than the area outside the actor. All we need to do is go down here to the control panel on the left and select Invert Mask. Now all of the area outside the green screen is masked, and we can drag our playhead through here, make sure that the actor never steps outside into our masked area, so none of him gets cut off. And he stays there in front of the green screen the entire time. So looking good. We can click OK. And there he is masked. We can see the new background behind him now. And now it's as simple as applying the Chroma Key to that clip. To do that, we select the clip on the timeline, and from Tools, select PIP Designer. Here under Properties, open up Chroma Key, check Chroma Key in fact, and we select the eyedropper to sample the background. There goes our green screen. We can make some adjustments to the color range if we want. We can denoise it a little bit so we don't get too crisp an edge, or we don't get a halo, a green halo around our actor. But that's pretty much it. Click OK. And now there we've got it. All of that extraneous garbage as well as the green screen have been removed, and our actor appears to be standing in a park rather than in a studio. So successful Chroma Key effect by getting rid of the extraneous stuff with our mask tool. Now, if you want to know more about this program and all the tools in this program, you want to check out the many tips and tutorials we have at MoviePix.com. If you want to know everything about the program, the MoviePix.com Guide to PowerDirector Ultimate is available at Amazon.com. I'm the guy who wrote the book. And if you got any questions, come to the community forum at MoviePix.com and we'll do our best to answer them for you. No, we'll get you an answer. How's that? I'm Steve Grizzetti. Thanks for joining me. Hope to see you again real soon.